Tonight, 26 of my best featherweights will fight it out for a chance to get a coveted title. Fight Club Champion. Be prepared for big hits, bigger excitement, flames, and non-stop action. Tonight on Fight Club. Hello everybody and welcome back. Tonight we are going to finish the second half of the fight card, which means Unstable versus Rompag all the way to our main event, Death Zone versus Windmill. Two of the biggest weapons in the competition are going to collide and it's gonna be explosive. I promise you, you do not want to miss that fight. Anyways, let's get into the fight. Starting with our first one, 2-0-1 robots collide. Unstable Concoction versus Rompag. In the blue square. Don't let this solution spill, cause it will bite. It's Unstable Concoction. And in the red square, bringing Florida Man energy to the arena, it's Rompag. Now both of these 0-1. However, I feel like that doesn't entirely reflect how both of these robots did. Both of these robots are pretty competent, especially Unstable Concoction, taking the 2-0 clockwork to a JD that almost went its way. However, can Rompag do enough to counter that? Let's find out. Let the bot battle begin. Box rush from Unstable Concoction, and there's a reason it's using the single blade right now. It is way more maneuverable. Its forks are also heavier, so should be able to get under. But unlike the other config, a nice lift there by the way from those forks, this one can turn on a dime. Oh, there's a good shot from Unstable Concoction now, following up with a few hits, taking that backside of Rompag. Actually, no, I think it's worse. I think Rompag has already lost the wheel. Unstable Concoction now stuck, able to get free, but Rompag being counted out. Rompag able to free itself, but there comes those lifters of Unstable Concoction, who now has basically an immobile target to go beat up. Both robots stuck. Oh, Rompag barely able to get free, but there is that spinner of Unstable Concoction again. Throwing Rompag around. That flipper too, proving to be an effective tool. Those lifters are more deadly than they seem. There's a reason this is a dual weapon robot. Ah, there goes a motor. There goes a whole motor. I think that was the weapon motor of Rompag. Rompag now, no weapon, no drive, thrown onto the shelf. Can it get off? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is immobilized. Yeah, thrown back up. It's not coming back off. I can count again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout for Unstable Concoction. And that was an impressive KO from Unstable Concoction. Now on the path to redemption. Anyways, on to our next fight. It's Shooting Star versus Roulette. Two more bots which have some time to make up. In the blue square, like a shooting star across the midnight sky, wherever you are, this bot will make you die. It's Shooting Star. And in the red square, winner of PA1, red or black, either way, it's over and done. Against the overhead assassin, Roulette. Both of these bots, 0-1. Both of these bots, some of the best that we have. One of these is going to collect a win. One of these is going to go 0-2. And that's not where I want to be. However, I won't keep this fight waiting any longer. Let the battle begin. There we go, Roulette. Oh, immediately flipped over by Shooting Star. Shooting Star, however, seems to have taken damage. Now pinning Roulette, driving on top of it. Can Roulette self-ride? I'm not going to count it out because Shooting Star is engaging. However, Roulette needs to find a way to get back up. Stop engaging, you bit. Is this it? Oh no, never mind. It's always able to get back up. Shooting Star, stop engaging. Just let it die. Shooting Star, just... This is almost unfair. There we go. Roulette finally back up. And it has 2 minutes to make up for 1 minute of basically being upside down. Immediately starting to tear parts off of the front of Shooting Star. It knows it has time to make up. And it's gonna do it. There goes a wheel up of Shooting Star, which is now being torn apart by the overhead assassin. There's a reason the name Assassin is in there. Shooting Star barely able to push Roulette in this state. I think it has lost 2 driving wheels. Oh, it might soon lose a 3rd. There goes another motor. Roulette making the comeback of the century here. It would have been counted out if Shooting Star kept engaging. But Shooting Star kept engaging is now short. I think it's down to 1 wheel. That's an explosion. A battery is out of Shooting Star. I don't see it moving. I think in that minute that Shooting Star had Roulette upside down. In the same amount of time, Roulette has finished it off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knockout! There's a battery fire over there. Shooting Star sparking. Motor out of the machine. Yeah, just leave it be, Roulette. That's gonna be one hell of a rebuild. From one of the most dominant openings to being torn apart in a minute. All you had to do was leave Roulette alone. Oh no! Don't set it on fire! No! That's bad sportsmanship. Stop it! Stop the fight! And well, what a destructive KO by Roulette, certainly making a statement. Anyways, on to our next fight. A fight between 2 Rammy boys. Starlight and Self-Destruct Button. In the blue square, this robot travels at the speed of light. No wait, I can word that better. At the speed of Starlight. Meanwhile, in the red square, every robot has a weak point. Every robot has a part you can hit. And there's a better name for that. Every robot has a self-destruct button. And this one's gonna find it. Now, where do I begin? Starlight 1-0 somehow Uta in Death Zone. It was one of the most impressive hits in the tournament. Meanwhile, SDB 0-1 basically just got controlled for an entire fight. Can't make it up for it here. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be deadly. Let the bug battle begin.
2, 1, go.
Both robots out of the box with a box rush. Both of them missing though. Starlight gets the first pin. Holding SDB up, and there it goes, throwing it around the arena, spinning a bit, looking to stabilize itself. Both of these robots kinda shuffling towards each other. But it's SDB now getting control, throwing Starlight across the arena. The game is struggling a bit. It does not like SDB. Ooh, a bit of a lift there by SDB. SDB trying to take advantage of Starlight's instability, but just unable to take proper advantage. Neither of these are. This is a bit of a drunk fight. Who gave the robots alcohol?
It was me. I gave the robots alcohol.
Ooh, a counter push by Starlight here. Pushing SDB across the arena. SDB gets free though. But is now pushed into the wall by those lifting force. A counter from SDB. I think this fight has finally begun. The robots have finally woken up. Another good push there from Starlight. I keep wanting to say Shooting Star, but no, it's Starlight. Both of them are made by the same team now. Fallen Star Robotics anyway. Ooh, that's a bit of a pin from both of them. Can either of them get free? Yes, they can. SDB gets free now, looking for an opening again. But it's Starlight getting under with a massive push. However, the floor seam gets in the way. That would have been an amazing push into the wall, but no, the floor had to get in the way. Starlight now, though, proving to be more aggressive. Picking up SDB, ramming it across the arena. Taking control of this fight. In a pretty even brawl, all of a sudden, one robot is looking to dominate. But no, SDB ain't having it, pushing back again. This is a surprisingly good back and forth for two robots, which you wouldn't expect it of. There's another push into the floor flipper. Starlight able to get under, just unable to take full advantage because of the arena. 10 seconds left. Can any of these make an impression? A good shove there by SDB, but Starlight right back onto it, right into the wall. Holding SDB there. 3, 2, 1. This batch is over. Well, it was a hard-fought battle, but the winner by judge's decision, Starlight. Well, on to our next battle. It's Twisted Sword versus Weege. In the blue square. This robot isn't just maniacal. No, it's twisted. Better yet, it's Twisted Sword. And in the red square, can I beat my record from last time? The white boy? No fear. It's Weege. That was a horrible intro. Anyway, let's hope this fight will be better than that. Twisted Sword, reverse, could bite into the front of Weege without having to get under. Meanwhile, Weege, that length, that width, has proven effective in his previous fight, winning on a split JD. However, can it take the KO tonight? Let the boss battle begin. There we go, Weege on the attack, immediately gunning for those wheel guards, pushing Twisted Sword near the pit. Sword tries to retaliate, but Weege currently takes control of the fight. That wideness, there is nowhere you can go but the robot. Like, you cannot really go around. However, Twisted Sword, able to get a bit of bite, able to flip Weege over. This might not be as one-sided as it may appear. Ooh, Weege once again flipped over by the weapon of Twisted Sword. However, Weege rather retaliates, now grinding the bottom of that weapon. Oh, Weege hung up on the wall. Twisted Sword currently with a good opening flurry. Can Weege recover? Weege now looking to get some control back. That is what it does well. Control its opponent around, push it around, meaning that it can't do anything. Aggression isn't just about scoring aggression, it's also about preventing aggression. Oh, a massive shot by Twisted Sword. However, Weege once again on top with those nibblers. It may not be the deadliest weapon. However, it does do enough damage to counter something. Wee's now stuck in the wall. Able to get free. Once again stuck into the wall. Twisted Sword trying to spin up that weapon. Unable to do proper damage here. Ooh, another good punt there by Twisted Sword. Throwing Weege into the air once again. It's currently winning on weapon effectiveness. However, there are 3 categories here. Weege on the attack, trying to get aggression. Oh, however, that's a part of the back panel of Twisted Sword. That is a drive motor, now exposed. A good hit there could take out a rear side of drive, and that is not what I want. Because when that happens, well, if you can't control yourself anymore, you can't hit your opponent well. Weege once again on the attack. However, that weapon of Twisted Sword able to get more bite, able to engage properly with Weege, and that could make the difference here in this fight. However, this is currently a pretty good back and forth. Ooh. Trying to push it over. Weege now getting back some of that control that it lost earlier. Pinning Twisted Sword any chance it gets. Flipping it over. Twisted Sword, however, using that self-rider to get back upright and get another good hit in on Weege. However, you gotta wonder, will that weapon be able to damage Weege? If it will, then that could make a huge difference in this fight. However, it won't get the chance. It's already over. I'm gonna be honest, that did not feel like 3 minutes. And after another close fight, the winner by judge's decision, Twisted Sword. Anyway, it's time for our penultimate fight of the night, Cygnus Vs Flash. This one of the stars is gonna make you spin just like a top. It's gonna make you cry. It's Cygnus. And in the red square, around and around it goes. It has its highs and it has its lows. But in the end, it will be you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Flash. Now, this is going to be a Beyblade battle. Korea Cygnus versus Flash Sagittarius. Cygnus 1-0 with that 4-bar, but Flash was able to set Twisted Sword on fire twice. And I said that. So fucking wrong. Whatever, forget my pronunciation, take a look at the battle. Let the battle begin! I should continue battle base anyway. Ooh. Cygnus with a proper attack. On Flash currently throwing it around. That melting brain could have some trouble here. Flash, of course, is a rather big robot with those 2 spinners. It needs a lot of room inside. However, those spinners also spin at 300 miles an hour, and when they bite, they can do some good damage, as Twisted Sword found out. It was left without a weapon, burning against Twisted Sword. Well, burning against Flash, whatever. Oh, Cygnus now kind of eating Flash. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but all is fair in Love and Robot Wars. Another punt onto the shell. Flash looking to recover. Looking to do some hits. Ooh, another punt from Twisted Sword. No, not Twisted Sword. Cygnus, what am I doing? Ah, the Perks of Life commentary. Anyway, Flash up to speed. However, hits the wall. Cygnus takes full advantage. Throws around Flash. That weapon proving deadly. Well, not deadly, well, it's just very effective at controlling the fight, throwing you around, not giving you a chance to hit up. Because when you're going to hit, that front. And that front is one of the heaviest armored parts of Cygnus. Again, proving effective, throwing around Flash. However, Flash now recovering, trying to hit the sides of Cygnus, but Cygnus on it again. I don't know, I don't really have words for this, because Cygnus has just been dominant all throughout. However, another throw here from Cygnus. Flash just unable to get its balance. Still got 1 minute. However, it's unable to do any damage. Sends itself into the sky. Cygnus can help with that. Just bullying around Flash with that 4-bar flipper. And here you can see the genius of the 4-bar flipper design. It throws your opponent up. It throws your opponent forwards, setting him right up for another counter shot. Like, there we go. You can easily follow up on a 4-bar flipper. Oh, very close to the pit. Maybe it will go in. However, Cygnus throwing it around, just toying with Flash at this point. Flash unable to do any meaningful damage. Almost in the pit. Able to get away though. No pitting for Cygnus. No KO. Cygnus on fire, but even so, I don't think it matters. And with that, the judge's decision goes to Cygnus. Anyway, time for our main event. Our two heaviest weapons finally collide. Windmill versus Death Zone. In the blue square, it takes 3 to perform this move. All with one purpose. To destroy you. Don't get too close, or you'll be in the Death Zone. And in the red square, brought out from RR2, the biggest vert in the field. This bot needs no introduction, so I'm not gonna bother. It's Windmill. 0-1 Death Zone, 6 kilogram weapon against the 4 kilogram vertical spinner of the 1-0 Windmill. A win for either of these could put them back in contention. Windmill destroyed Gemio's last time, and if it's able to dominate Death Zone as well, well, I think it's just guaranteed itself a spot in the bracket. Meanwhile, Death Zone, Death Zone, Death Zone, Death Zone. 6 kilograms of weapon, lost to Starlight by self-Uda. If it can beat a robot like Windmill here, you gotta imagine it's back in the talks of being one of the best here. However, I won't keep you waiting. For the main event, let the bot battle begin. Here we go, Windmill immediately with a box rush, getting some good shots in on Death Zone, who's now trying to recover, needs to stabilize a bit. Windmill stuck on the wall, thrown across the arena immediately. You can tell these are the two deadliest weapons in the game, and they are fighting right now. Oh, one of Windmill's forks already taken damage. Still on the aggression though, losing part of that ablative plow. Getting some good shots in the end. There is already some damage here for Death Zone, but Windmill on the aggressive, in control right now. However, I stay as in control as you can be. Both of these are not known for control. They are known for leaving their opponents in pieces, which is exactly what Death Zone is doing right now. Death Zone, some Japanese text. Windmill just has English. It's a shame the pit wasn't known, because that shot could have ended this fight immediately. However, Death Zone still in it, trying to recover on the back foot right now. However, that weapon is fully spun up. One good hit could send Windmill across the arena, but it's stuck. Death Zone a bit stuck, however, finally finds the space to spin up back again. Another good hit on Windmill, which is thrown aside. Death Zone facing the pit. That is not where I want to be against a weapon that can send you right down. However, Windmill seems to have taken enough damage to the point where it's become rather unstable. It's lost both of its forks. Death Zone, meanwhile, still has everything. Still has a fully functioning robot. Windmill just bouncing around. Death Zone on the attack again. And this fight has just taken a very interesting turn. Windmill reduced to a spike-balling arena hazard that's only stable half the time. Meanwhile, Death Zone stability has improved tenfold, getting hit after hit. However, Windmill's weapon still deadly, just sends Death Zone across the arena. Death Zone near the pit. Windmill with a shot to finish it off. However, it is the one sent back again. That weapon struggling a lot more to get by, because when it buys, that robot is just sent tumbling forward. Tumbling into the pit by Death Zone. This fight is over. We have a winner. Death Zone by KO. And with that, our winner by KO and the winner of the weapon war, Death Zone. Anyway, tune in next time, as that was it for tonight. Next time, of course, we have our third fight card, at which point the fights begin to matter a lot for our standing in the bracket. See you next time. Goodbye.